boom, and boom. So deliver that like right away, please. Because if we run out of power, then the system shuts off. Idle, probably foul? Yeah, foul. Hey, foul, go clean up things, you germaphobe. Have fun, man. Boom, so that's on. That's going to send natural gas. We're good. We are golden. So this little jump starting system can get shut off. I don't know why this even exists anymore. This is to create O2 here, and this powered the old filter, which is no longer needed. Oh, that pump just exists to send CO2 there. Do I want to use this line or nah? No, I mean I could run. It'd be the easiest thing ever until I figure out exactly. What I need to figure out now is how do I want to take this pump down here and deliver power to it. We have our grid here, but I don't want to run heavy watt wire down to it, and I don't want the thing to blow up. Can I just deliver power from this grid straight to it and we won't have an issue? I think we can. There's not enough consumers on that grid, is there? 120, 120. No, maybe it wouldn't be a good idea. It'd be a good idea to just run a transformer there, but like, is that a good idea? Obviously not that, but is that a good idea? Will that work, or will that cause a problem? I don't know if that's going to cause a problem, but that defeats the whole purpose of what I'm doing. Screw it, temporary, for the lulz. Let's see how it goes. I want to see if we blow something up. If we blow something up, it'll be hilarious. But that'll start delivering water back to the base, which is very important. Boom. Now we need to do the shift. We need to set everything up to no longer use hamster wheel power, because that is a detriment to my base. That is a big issue that I no longer wish to deal with. So we'll run some baby wires over to here, and that'll power the pumps. This will all get broken down. I should remove the generators. Let's remove our generators. We'll kill the batteries that are... we'll pull all the power that are in the batteries out. You want to be pink again? You can always change your own name. It's a thing. Mine's always been green. I set mine to green whenever I knew how to change the name colors, and I've never changed it. It's always been the same. I think maybe it might have defaulted to blue for me first, but then once I figured it out, I changed it right away. Alright, this has to hurry up, because once the water stops getting delivered to the O2 production, we have a problem. People want to play and stream, gives me too much ALG. What? What, super? Electrolyzers? Yeah, we have electrolyzers right here. We have filtered and all that good stuff. Oxygen, hydrogen goes up top. I do want another oxygen creation room on this side. I will be deleting my bathrooms once I'm a little more comfortable with my water supply. The issue is it took like 100 cycles to find a single geyser. I only know of one good geyser, so that really sucks. My water production in this world's really bad, but I would like lavatories versus the little outhouses for obvious reasons. Did they ever build these things? They did. Power drain? Not yet. Almost. Just attempting to be efficient with the power we have here. I don't see there being an issue with that. I think it's an okay idea. You have plenty of air. Stop panting. Stress is so low now. Oh, once we got this power grid, that was very important. Must remember, we have more generators than we have producers of natural gas as it stands, because these aren't running. I am not yet delivering shit water to these things, so I gotta get on that. I do have to get that started at some point. And where are we producing power from on this grid? I thought we were lower than that. No, I guess I'm just crazy. I'm just crazy. You like Purple Moon Lady? You're one of few people who have a purple name in my stream. I'll be honest with you. I go to some other streams and I'll see purple names all the time. Like, the chat will be nothing but purple names. I don't know if it's like a common, like, assigned name color or what the dealio is, but I see it often. But yeah, you're like the only one in my chat who has a purple name. Green's a very common one. Bicep's like the only one who's orange. Red and blue are really common for my chat. I see red and blue a lot. Boom, done. So with that said, this grid dies. Sorry, grid, you're getting retired, and that is a good thing. And then buildings, no longer necessary. Microbe musher, yeah, I guess I should leave you be. And deoxidizer, not necessary. Get off that grid. Purple's an awesome color. I didn't say it's a bad color, it's just not a common color in my chat for some reason. Good, you feel special? You should feel special. You're one of 2 Aquarians in my DD run. What's up, Bella? How are you doing? Why do you apparently have auto bottling enabled on the unbottler above your main clean water? Auto bottling? Like this one? These ones don't. I'm assuming you mean this. This would be auto bottling, so shouldn't. Hold on, no. Let me disable it. Doesn't that mean that they then take the water and deliver it to it, and then it just dumps the water back in? I don't know. I had problems with them delivering water to this thing for whatever reason for the longest time that I put that on, for them to take bottles that existed in the world, like what should be down here, and dump it. I'll turn that off and see if they still deliver. I don't know. It was like it was set up like the day of the release, so I didn't fully understand it. So it's probably wrong, but it's not a big deal. Connect that and done. I do not like the wire running right here, so what I will do is change that to here, so that way I can run a power line up the center if I so choose. Literally saw YouTube just pump water out of the base and then dump it back in. Well, there you go. It's an inefficiency in the job cycle then. So it stands to reason. Yeah, let's remove it. Wires, get rid of, and this stuff. This just goes here. This purely goes to the pump that I have. And this stuff is, yeah, this should just get deleted. Are you working? Are you pumping? Why are you no pumping? You disabled? Oh, go enable that. Let's get some water. Yeah, so it's good that I did that. So then they should take water from the world and put it on this emptier and deliver it here, just not from these sources and then sending it back and forth. It was basically a wasted set of movements. So that was unnecessary. Yeah, let's get rid of the filter. Right now, it's essentially time for cleanup. Let's get rid of a lot of inefficiencies and things that are unnecessary. This system is unnecessary, so I guess, yeah. So long as when they turn this pump on, it works, I will delete that system. You're getting power, you're not going to explode. You son of a bitch! Determined came down here and got hungry and went back. He was the person who was supposed to enable that. Oh my god. We also don't have oxygen. Will you be able to do this without red alert? Good. Very good. You're not going to blow up, are you? Nah, you're fine. With that said and done, this is all an unnecessary design. It's a relic of the past. Sorry. Get rid of all of you. Yeah, we do technically lose a little bit of power, but... Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Okay, wait a minute. Why on earth would a... Oh, did they not fix the wire bridge thing? Hold on, what's... Or is there a teeny wire right here for some reason? That might be causing the problem. Heavy watt wire. That might be the issue. Let's see if that fixes it. But it's showing me the wire bridge is overloaded. Don't do that, game. Don't overload the wire bridge. Multiple circuit overloads. Excuse me. You didn't fix this goddamn bug, Klei? So my wire bridges are overloading. Oh, when circuits are destroyed, so they go after the bridges first. Okay. You mean like Questrian? Like you, Questrian, you bully. You bully. Jeez. Let's see if that does it. Come on, deliver the material here, please. YouTube layout is butts. I don't like the new YouTube layout. Come on, would you just do this wire? It's literally it was a 9. It was supposed to be a 9. Alright. It's still overloaded. Alright, well. It must be this little wire setup. Food shortage alert. The food's okay. The weird issue, or the weird thing that happens, is I have a ton of food here. It's just they have to harvest it. So that's why my food keeps toggling. Even if you see the alert, I'm usually A-okay on food. Yeah, I guess I should just delete that and then do a transformer down here. I really didn't want to do a transformer because I didn't want to create any additional heat, but so be it. Delete all of this, and then we'll run down heavy watt wire, and then we'll put a transformer down here. It's an easy solution. Welcome back, Reginald. How you doing, buddy? Go delete all that quickly so it doesn't keep overloading. I don't want to deal with no overload. That should get rid of the overload, but it shouldn't do that anymore. As I understand it, it's only because of that crappy little baby wire. Little babby wire. Let's run you to a transformer, delete this. How does one ruins raid? Very carefully, Reepoch. I am good. Thank you for the host, buddy. Much appreciated. Heavy wire wire. Do this, and then do this. I just didn't want to do this because of the heat, but so be it. It's an insurance policy, if you will. We'll never have any issues. How you doing, Pim? What's up, man? Once they get this, then we'll start sending more water back to base. You can still see there's a little bit of water left in the grid. Come on! Build it! Build it! Build it! I want to keep sending water to base. You got a job now, so I'm looking at replacing your laptop. Pog Champ, congrats on the gerb. BB with a 4-month resub. Just says, woo, Volx, woo, BB, what is up? BB, how you doing? BB, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Welcome back to the herd, friend. Get some boost spam in chat for BB. Much appreciated, BB. Thank you for the continued support. Hopefully everything's all right with you. Pog freaking Champ. Okie doke. Let's get rid of this thing. That's unnecessary. That was just there to kind of jumpstart this room. And sweep up some of the crap that's in here, would you? And we'll also fight back the slime lung. Go sweep up as much of that as you can. I would really like just to put a door here, but I don't think it's a good idea. It introduces our base to the outside world and defeats the purpose of the cleaning chamber. It is a big inefficiency in how far they have to walk, but eh. Look how derpy the polluted water looks here, guys. PogChamp, it's a way of symbolizing excitement, if you will, is what I would say. All the slime lung in there should get dealt with because there is a pocket of air. Huh. And that just sends poop water back to this room. Yeah. Alright, so we have a source of crap water from these, and then the CO2 skimmers, or the CO2 scrubbers, which are now carbon skimmers. It's not a lot of polluted water. It's not enough to power all these things, but whatever. I think I should focus on getting everybody off of the power grids, the old power grids. Alright, with that said and done, this old wire bridge, you can die. Again, a relic of an era gone. Unreachable food, what happened? Oh, it's just the calories. Ignore that, you guys can starve, it's okay. And I guess just through here. So this will be for this room. With that said and done, delete the power creators. No, delete this power creator too. And we'll hook that up. I thought I only gave Fal the harvest job, but no, I guess I gave him back that. So here you go, Fal, just harvest up, buddy. Let's go. Do things for me. Have you discovered any geysers of chlorine? Yes, only one, and it was down here. The reason I haven't messed with it yet is we have other pressing issues, and it's also super freaking hot in that biome, and I do not want to put a ton of heat in my base. Not yet. I'll still have to figure out what I want to do with that. Everyone's like, we need food. Val's like, I'm working on it. I'm doing what I can. Patience. Patience. How's the sweep jobs going? Oh, they mostly did it. Very nice. Finish up the sweeping, please. Clean up this room. Oh, these are 5s. This needs to not be a 5. This needs to be the first thing you dudes do, otherwise you will get very stressed. Because we killed the power producers. I'm only up to the current YouTube episodes, which are only cycle 37. It's 888 here. Dear God, I missed so much. Missed all the things, but at least it's always going to be there for you to watch, baby. I'm sorry. It's good to have you in the stream, though. There's only one chlorine geyser, and you only get one per world, then. That ain't the worst thing. Insufficient oxygen production. Nah, O2 is good for now. I'm not going to worry about that yet. We will get another O2 room up soon. Come on. Complete the wires. Complete the wires. Good. Good. So they drained the power over there. We need to kill all of them. All of those. All you. Boom. Good. Done. Dead. Dealt with. They shouldn't be able to reach that. They'll need a ladder. But I don't want those batteries to be on the grid, because if they are, then they'll start pumping juice into them. Very nice. Now, that goes poof. Is that set to Cancel deconstruct. Okay, so that's deconstructed. You guys will need a ladder here so you can get up there and do work. I'll give you one. Or just purple gem a day. You too can end the foul abuse. There's no foul abuse. Foul is sustaining you all. I Am Goo apparently is having problems with his immune system. Uh-oh. I don't know what I Am Goo is up to, but we're gonna have to take care of that here shortly. Be ready? Yeah. Here you go, guys. You will always have power where it counts. You will never have to worry about stress again, or at least you should not. Here to that one. I realize the micro musher is kind of not being used at the moment, but that's perfectly acceptable. God, I love having these little power grids all finally coming together. It was all produced from one spot. Big transition from what we had previously. It looks so derpy. It looks so derpy. I do have to know, and I see that, Lobster. You troll. Lobster the troll. Thank you, Lobster, though. You dirty troll. I still appreciate it, man. Okay, so, because crap water's heavier, please dig this stuff out. Let the crap water go down, and I don't want any crap. I don't have a filter in this setup yet, so we could get wrong element damage, or we would deliver crap water to base, which I don't want to do. Lynn, thank you for the 100 purple bits. Appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I thought Volx said Palace. Your hearing is garbage right now. You mean Palace like phallus? Is that what you're getting at? I guess I should cancel those, because they'll get stuck. You have to do the one on the edge first. Oh, you guys are having, yeah, O2 issues, so you're not able to get down there to do what I want you to do. Oxygenating the tunnels would not be a bad idea. If I put a terrarium as a stop right here, you would be able to do a lot more work. But algae. Okay, well, algae then. What do I have that's using algae right now? I have a few terrariums. Let's take a look at our terrariums. I have one in base that I know of. It's this. And that's perfectly acceptable for the moment because I don't have a CO2 skimmer. This thing's no longer necessary. That very much served its purpose. I thought I got rid of like all of my my terrariums last stream. Lynn with 100 purple gems, clearing the cupcakes. Thank you, Lynn. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support. Question with 100 purple boof coins. I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom song's an amazing song, and the new Doom reboot. The soundtrack on the new Doom reboot is fucking great. If you haven't heard it, you are missing out. Either way, thank you for the support. Thank you for the boof coins, guys. Appreciate it. Here, dig all this stuff. I realize this is kind of out in the sticks, but I need the algae. Same with that. Dig the algae and jumpstart all of our stuff, please. Should you in a battery room? Should I what in a battery room? What do you mean? Hence the reason why I added typo queen to my name in Discord. I saw that, Drondy. I saw you do that. So there should only be one terrarium right now. Fantastic. Suffocating. You shouldn't be suffocating long. Oh, look, see? This is good. This is good. So there's polluted oxygen in here. However, it does make CO2, like means they'll breathe in here. But because they consume the polluted O2 now, they'll go in this room and they'll actually use it. Which is different because previously they never deleted the gas from the world. They would just like live in it. It was free. It's been so long since I caught a stream, been watching videos of school stuff. It's alright. It's fine. I understand the school stuff. But welcome to the streams, buddy. Good to have you again, man. Glad you could make it. Oh, these are a little more important because these germs are encroaching upon us, so I'll up that over your other disinfect germs. Seeing as there's only like 2 people who can disinfect. Should be an okay idea. This one's disabled. Well, then they won't ever deliver to it, so then that's acceptable. Algae is at 230 kilograms, which is acceptable. Now, just as a stopgap, let's create this here so they can work over in this area. Fun fact, Gur is my YouTube icon. Who doesn't love Gur? Who doesn't like Invader Sim? What's wrong with you? I see, like, they run over there, they try to do stuff, then they just have no air. Such is the struggle. And they're all going in here to delete the crap air. I mean, I like that. It's useful. It's kind of weird, but it's useful. I guess, yeah, I can still produce without really any negative. I can still produce coal now. We aren't using anymore. Fantastic. Guys, stop the suffocating. It's like attention seeking. It's fake suffocating. Because they're not actually suffocating. Air's doing great. Water, I mean, we're only bringing 10 kilogram packets in, but let's look at the number here. It is rising very, very slowly. We are not using more water than we're creating. I think if we stepped it up the bathrooms, we would be. Invader Zim is 16 years old. Man, I feel old. Seems like just yesterday. Seems like just yesterday. What do I need to do over here now? Nothing. Let's get rid of these batteries. Forgot about those existing for a second. Ugh. What's all this poop water here? Let's not deal with that. I could have sworn I did this so the poop water wouldn't come up here, but I guess not. Dig that up for me, would you? There's a lot of poop water there that they're bottling, which is kind of funny. You know, let's not even bottle that, because if they bottle it, they just put it in the bottler up top. Just delete those tiles. So then the water doesn't come up here in the first place. There. What's up, Dr. Despair? How you doing, dude? Mop that up. Volx equals ancient. Question, you shut up. You shut up. How's our germs doing? Very decent. There is some slime lung in here, but it's probably because we dug up some slime earlier, some algae. That all makes sense. And there you go. No longer... The poop water will go over here where it belongs. Fantastic. Suffocating and idle. Irene, you're not suffocating. So Fowl is now done with his harvest job. He can get back to keeping the base neat and tidy. How about you make an electrolyzer in the tunnels? You need to oxygenate the water by the pool or pressure switch. What I would probably do is make a electrolyzer room right here. I'll make an electrolyzer room there and like route one source of, like one of my pipes with a vent down here so some oxygen would go down here. This is but a stopgap, just so they can come down here and do a couple things. They're never really going to be down here a lot. But yeah, I do need to oxygenate places better. It's true. Bless me with your almighty beefalo call, and may I bask in your musical bag. Flame Majesty. The cupcakes made me do it. By the way, they're making your booth coins twitchy. Well, then kill the evil cupcakes. Come on, come on, come on, deliver that algae. Oh! What? What did you do? What? You guys seeing this pathfinding? What are you guys doing? You're about to suffocate and die. Like, they're legit about to kill themselves. Lynn might die. I'm shit you not. You might actually die. Because you decided to be stupid and dance in the tunnels. You got it. You got it. You're in oxygen. You're in air. Please breathe. Unless Irene's... Okay, Irene, are you pathfinding correctly? Irene might die too. I don't know why they keep doing these ladder dances. This is really cutting it close. Ah, you got it. You're good. This is why I need the terrarium down here. They're going huge distances, and they're not getting what... Yeah. And of course, the ladder dances don't help at all. They usually do stupid shit with ladder dances. You deliver the water, but all you need to do is put the algae... There's algae on the floor. Deliver the algae, you nincompoops. Deliver the algae. Why are you guys doing priority 7s when... There you go. There you go. Oh, it ain't that hard. Now they'll be able to finish these jobs quickly because they have it. They have air. Sometimes my dupes, man. Sometimes... What compelled you to make that decision? Good thing it's a new day because Goo is dead. And so is Irene. Oh my god, I specifically set it up so they wouldn't dig themselves into like terrible positions. Yeah, good job, game. Good job. I still don't know what compels dupes to go on the wrong side of a ladder. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed it. Oh, the ladder disappeared. I was going to show it. But like, if the ladder was here, and then you told them to dig a block over on this side, I swear, 9 times out of 10, they'll go on the opposite side of where the ladder would be, and then they'll stand there, then they'll dig, and then they cut their path off. It's like a really fucking common problem. The ice melt, that should have been granite. Yeah, this is granite. It's not going to melt. But whatever. So let's cancel that, and we will dig this instead, and I will... not not cancel, or I will cancel this one. Cancel you. Dig that tile. I should be able to reach that one. Anyway, this is an 8. We'll step it above the whole digging thing. So is somebody suffocating? No, this is the day where Irene was breathing the poop. Everything's hunky dory. Dupes need smart water, right? they're so dumb. Deliver the water, deliver the algae, and there's your problem solved. Now you guys can do your jobs down here, and it should not be an issue. Nobody should suffocate, and I can focus on other things. Huzzah! Alrighty, we never did get this room dug out and built, so I'll do it as a 6. Dig the top layer out first. That way you can reach everything. I think that's the logical decision. So then you guys will be able to do all the other designs. Fantastic. Fantastic. If you ever played Nora, these dupes are nowhere near as dumb as the gnomes are. I don't doubt it. There's some stupid AI out there. Unreachable dig. Oh, really? Unreachable dig. Why? Why? You have oxygen here. You can walk over. I guess it's just too far over. Alright, whatever. That's not the worst thing. Can you dig this at least? You can. So if you guys dig this, my hope is the poop water that finds its way here falls off. And just becomes less of a potential concern. How do you not get contaminated by slime? You do, but I purify things. I don't use an ore scrubber. I usually put stuff in a room with chlorine. This room usually has chlorine in it because of the bleach stone. So the chlorine is essentially decontaminating everything. All dupes are suicidal. Hey, if I had to breathe the same dirty air and never got a girlfriend, I'd be pretty irritable too. Having a girlfriend's half the battle flame. You have to have the benefits. But yeah, they don't live in the best of things, but they don't live in the worst of worlds either. Let's be honest. They have what they need. At least my dupes do anyway. That's not speaking for everybody's base. There's some bases out there where some bad things are, but our base is half decent. It's functional. All right, what's my next plan? I truly don't think I can get away with bathrooms. That's what I meant, damn it. Haha. You just didn't want to say it. Flame just didn't want to say it. I need more water unless I start purifying it, but that would be less than ideal because I think I still have the germ problem. I would love to find another normal geyser. And yes, I still need to go access these rooms, but I would love to find a normal geyser. I need another source of water. Why? Because if I introduce showers or lavatories with my current setup, we will be screwed. There's just not enough water. Heck, if I made my extra electrolyzer room, there will not be enough. How do you have that many full fridges yet only 16 calories? Because the game is broken, and it has been for like 2 patches now. They put sleet wheat grain in here regardless of what you tell them, because they're jerks. And sleet wheat grain is a 1-to-1, so this will store 100 things of sleet wheat grain. And then they don't put my mush bars in here. Even if I tell them only to store mush bars in here, they still put sleet wheat grain in there. So it's full of sleet wheat grain, and until I turn it into frost buns, it's going to be that way. Oh, and we do have power over here. I mean, what I could do, just for the lulls, let's queue up like 5 or 6. But yeah, it's because it's full of sleet wheat grain, not the meal ice. That's what it is. I'm inclined to seal this up now. I'm inclined to seal this up because this is no longer necessary. Neither are these batteries. Get rid of those. Let's close it up. Cancel. Deconstruct those, please. And then this, like, go break all this crap. Can you have a certain storage container set for just sleet wheat with a higher priority than the fridges? Yes, and that's what I did in my last world. I made a storage compactor that only stored sleet wheat with like a 9 or an 8 or something, so they always took it there first. I might try that to see if I can remedy it pretty quickly. So I'll give it a go. I'll put 2 storage compactors in here. We'll see how this works. BB with 200 purple booth coins. Sorry, I've not been around often. Work's more busy, so I can't watch the streams as much. It's alright, BB. I understand. Nope, no problem. It's good to have you around. It's good to have you back in the streams. But sorry about the work thing. Feels bad, man. BB with the 200 booth coins just gave me more support than YouTube would give me in like 4 different videos. So, BBs, thank you. So here you go. I will up the priority of those, just 1 point over the fridges, and you can see how they're taking from the fridges to put them there. So now I should, unless something goes wrong or the storage gets too full, be able to put my meal ice in here. How the heck are you having a storage on top of each other? So when you make a storage compactor, if you just do what I did, like if you just try to throw a room of storage compactors like this, it won't work. What you have to do is build the top layer first, and then that means they'll leave these tiles here, and then you delete the tiles that are here. So you build the top row first, and it leaves the base, and then you put the ones below it, and then it lets you keep a really compact storage. Because normally you would have to do something like this. What I'm doing is probably not intended. I'm imagining one day they'll fix that. Like, if that's a normal storage room, but if you leave the tile there, and then build the top row, delete it, and then put the ones below it, you're good. So that's how that works anyway, at least for me, and it works pretty okay. Can you sweep all this stuff up, please? Get that out of here. You guys should be able to reach all this stuff. Unreachable dig, unreachable build. You can't reach that. Well, if you go up here, you can, and plus you'll get some algae. Do it. Do it up. Let's go. Whatever happened down here. I didn't make this a high priority. It's only a 5, so they're doing other stuff first. How's the water? Still flowing? Excellent. No complaints here. No, sir. Water temperature. Good. In fact, it's cold, which is good. I like the fact that it's cold water. That's very convenient. So now my fridges are empty. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Why are you stifled? Body temperature. Is it too hot? Do you need a wheezewort? To 86 degrees. Alright, so it's a little too hot up here. I'd wager it's because of this room. How do I want to tackle that? I could just close this off completely. No one ever needs to go in this room. And then that would prevent the heat bleed. It would very much prevent the heat bleed. In fact, like, if I delete some tiles here, cancel the interface, please. If I delete these tiles, delete those tiles, and I seal off my base, I don't really need these doors everywhere. More pumps on the water production? No, it's good for now. It's okay. We are producing more water than we're consuming at the moment, so I'm not worried about it. The one issue is, of course, then you'll see the wires. The nice thing is, I guess, that hides the wires. I could put gas permeable just to let the air flow a little bit, because I don't put that there to block anything off. Yeah, I think at this point it wouldn't be a bad call. So if I did something along these lines, not in the storage room, for obvious reasons, just to let my gas flow around the base a bit better. Not in this room, subject to change, not that room. Mess hall for sure, this one for sure, this one for sure. Then I don't necessarily need the vents the way I have them, but whatever. How are you producing water? Geysers. Geysers produce water and steam, which becomes water. That's how I get my water at the moment. You meant the geyser? I know you meant to put like another pump down there. I have to run a whole nother line over. I think it's okay for the moment, so I'm gonna let it go. But I understand what you're saying. Can you guys do this one, please? 6. Make that one a reality first. Reachable food? Well, that's because we technically have no food. So, because we now have food storage, Foul here is on food duty. Go store the food. Go store the food. 10 bits from an ad, not much more than 5. Thank you, Strahd, for the 10 great boof coins, buddy. Either way, much appreciated. Thank you, man. If I cancel you, we can borrow these. However, there's some slime lung in here. There's some slime lung in here. What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? Just take it. Go get that stuff. That's good gold. It's valuable gold. Bring it back to base and we'll seal this up. What do you think of the upgrade? I like the update. There's some things that are a little bit annoying. There's some bugs that are still out there that I obviously do not like. But for the most part, I very much like the update. There's a lot of good in the update. A lot of good. I think people who are like... And there's a lot of people who are hammering on the update, like really hating the update. I think they either just suck at the game or they're just anti-fun. But for the most part, I think the update's really good. The game needs more content. It really, really does. It was very stale. For having played it as long as I did, it was very stale. So the whole germ thing and some of the new items was a good breath of life into the game, I guess, is the way I would phrase it. Keep going. We need to seal this up. Need to seal it up. Thank you, TZ. Appreciate it, man. Doesn't give me heat problems? What? Give me heat problems. Man, this straw's broken. That's all. You know when you go to like McDonald's or well, any fast food joint really, and you get one of those crappy straws that have a hole in them somewhere. The straw has a hole in it. I'm trying to drink my coffee and my booze, and there's a hole somewhere, so the straw's not anywhere near as good as it should be. It's really annoying me. The struggle is real. Oh, don't do that. You'll break these first, then we'll get the resources. I would like to reclaim the metal that's going to fall. Volx Senpai didn't like my idea of the poop water basin. I have a poop water basin starting over here. What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? What you walking about? Queen with the host. Queen, thank you so much for that host. Much appreciated. How you doing? It's good to see you, Queen. To be honest, they should add stuff like Hound Attacks and DS Attack and Odie. I have no idea, but I imagine they'll add some kind of event to the game in some capacity. I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility. Well, much appreciated, Queen. Appreciate it. I love McDick's. You argue about McDick's all you want. It's a fast food place. You go there to get fast food. You don't go there for fine dining. I think people who argue about McDonald's being like, oh, this is not the fast food, or this is not like, I don't know, the bistro that I thought it was. It's McDick's. It's McDick's. Who cares? It's not meant to be great. It's meant to be cheap shit food. You're good. You got offered a job today. Oh, snap. Congrats on the job offer, Queen. That's good. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. And look at that. We are storing food, and it's not expiring. Feels good. Yeah, 4D. Let's turn on our pump. With the Atmos switch. I forgot it was just as simple as hitting that switch. I want to put some more CO2 in here. It is literally just okay. That's all it needs to be. That's all it needs to be. Oh my god, yeah, it was such a good idea just to do that, to fix my mule, or the broken sleet wheat grain. The whole idea here is to put CO2 in there because the CO2 is sterile gas, and it does work. Does that make up the class days we missed? Well, I wouldn't think they would. Like sometimes how much the service should be faster. It took 20 minutes. Well, that depends on where you go. Some places are just crap. Some places are just crap. DJ Haven with the 19 gray gems. Much appreciated, DJ. Thank you for the gray gems, buddy. Thank you for the support. Do you have your videos on Don't Starve Shipwreck with Weber? I never played Shipwreck with Weber, I don't think. I played with Wilson, then I played it with every character as they released them. I don't think I ever bothered to play it with Weber, to be honest with you. That CO2 is a little bit hot, but it should get cold. Should cool off. Still need to close this whole system. In fact, if we're quick about it, we can do it. Let's start this little project of ours. As long as we don't do this one, when I do this tile, I need to make sure it's fast. Close all of this up. Keep the heat bottled inside. And unfortunately, I will need a ladder scaffolding to that point. I can tell you that right now. Right meow. Let's let that pan out. Just queue up some jobs so everyone's staying nice and busy. Stress is very managed. Gotta love it. Stress is good. The immunity is really nice. What am I waiting on? Really? I mean, I should just finish up what I need to do. Yeah, I'll just put these ladders here for symmetry's sake. I want to build a insulated tile right here real quick. I wanted to make sure that it was closed. I didn't want like a gas to leak through. Oh my god, we ran out of sedimentary rock. Didn't think I'd see the day, but it happened. It was worth it. It was absolutely worth it. It's the water supply that I'm not a fan of. I know we can double pump from this area, but this is not going to produce in the long run enough to keep up with it. Oh, do I want to deliver some ice here? I forgot. Do I have any ice out there? Liquefiable. Oh, that's right. They got rid of like the liquefiable category, didn't they? Well, that sucks. I'm sure there's ice somewhere out there. Whatever. I ain't gonna mess with it. I think it's only on sweep only. Yeah, it's sweep only. Super's now idle. He harvested everything. Let's give him his disinfect job back. Here you go, buddy. I guess, yeah, going toward Louisewort and maybe just setting out to explore is a good call. I could close up this portion of my base, though. I should close up this portion of my base. Hey, Wyvern Wolf, how are you doing, dude? Let's do just that. So, with that being said, I'm sorry, but these are kind of unnecessary. This is a previous design that it served its purpose. I don't need to keep sending CO2 over there. I think we're good. In fact, let's take out these unnecessary. Maybe leave that much in case I ever decide to reuse something, but no, for the most part, good. Power lines. Obviously, no need for any of this. Reclaiming materials here. Fantastic. Fantastic. And everybody sweep up the garbo that's going to accumulate here. Get rid of that too. And then we'll start building our walls up. So I'll put a insulated tile here. Maybe a door. This is still a used area. What are you thanking me for? It's so cold. Holy crap, the geysers look so much better compared to the old ones. I do like the new texture for them. One thing I just don't like is the neutronium underneath them. The fact that that tile cannot be broken. It's kind of just annoying. Because I got lucky here because I can sort of build into it with my design. But yeah, you can't like just delete that tile and put something else underneath it. Maybe if they made it so the geyser had to have a tile underneath it, otherwise it would become like disabled. Doesn't the geyser behave differently? Liquid water production when submerged, tank covered by water. If it's over pressurized, it won't do anything. If that's what you mean. Oh, and I also wanted to run ladders up this side because then we can start digging out some of this material and prevent slime lung from actually coming over to the base. I want to put a gap, much like I did right here. It delays the slime lung quite extensively. I think it'd be a good idea to turn that terrarium on, but for now, one job at a time. Can you guys finish sweeping up? You're almost there. You almost completely got rid of all the crap. Come on, dudes. Come on. Shame I just have a smoothie. I have a huge stash of smoothies in the fridge. It's worth it. Who doesn't want to have a stash of smoothies in the fridge? I wish I had a stash of smoothies. Please share. All right, there you go. Go up to this point, and I think now we can make this proper. This was never proper. This was always just sort of hastily thrown together in the beginning of the run. It's a really shitty part of my base. Very crappy part of the base. Oh, can you dudes sweep up the gold that's just chilling in my water supply? It might have germs on it. I don't want to infect everyone. Oh yeah, here. I forgot to deselect that to feed the hatch. This is sweep only. Liquefiable polluted ice. Let's get a bit of polluted ice. There should be quite an extensive supply of crap ice. We'll feed that to the hatch. I think that's decent. We can grab this one. Keep the coal production up if I ever decide to go back to him for whatever reason. There's always been the moldy corner of the basement for his base. Yeah, more or less, yeah. You're not wrong. It was always just sort of there. How's the disease? It's funny that there's still slime. Look at this. There's still slime lung here in the oxygen area. It should be dying off. Why is there poop air right there? I guess it'd be these things. I mean, I could keep a compost room in my base. It's not like an impossibility. Much like the crap room here, if they just need to pick up the stuff and deliver it elsewhere really quickly. Not the worst thing. What's the adorable floating light bulb creature? That is a shine bug. It's new in the update. Shine bugs. Follow cam. He is now the center of attention. They emit light, therefore they emit decor. However, they can also cause a problem with your plants. So I would like to eventually have dust cap plants. Haven't gotten there yet, but I do want them. You can see the heat's affecting some of my plants here. The heat primarily comes from my oxygen production, which is really annoying, but it's what happens. I don't believe this is working the way I would want it to. I don't even think that this Wheezewort's really doing much. So much so that I believe moving the Wheezewort to the other side of the base would actually be an intelligent decision. It seems to be doing really well on this side of the base. Some Wheezeworts work good in spots and they don't work good in some other spots, so I don't think right here is working. Should be uprooted with a 9. They should do that in the morning. I come to a very daunting realization today. I was excited with the fact that I made a meal for cheap that tasted good and was healthy. Does that make me a grown-up? Wyvern has officially reached adulthood. It's all good, Wyvern. It's all good, man. No, we're not gonna judge you, buddy. You're fine. You know, I just thought of something. Maybe even gas permeable in this room. I never had it because this was initially like the top of my base and was insulated before. But yeah. Didn't look like it was cooling anything beyond itself. Yeah, like, it's really strange. It's because the gas is being sucked out of the room so quick. It just doesn't seem like it's... I don't know, it just doesn't really seem like it's doing much. Why are we not digging up a priority 9? Sometimes my dupes are just weird. Will that help? Oh god, the gas that was previously in here is just gone. There they go. Okay, now, with that said, on a priority 9 plant job, scooch it over. And then I'll lower that to a 1. I only make it a 9, so they just get it done right away. Boom. And then we lower you to 1, and we hope that that makes a difference. We hope that it came over here and it was really cold. So it's sending warm air here, essentially for the Weezbor to immediately attempt to cool. Maybe it works. Yeah, we'll give it some time. Now, we have a big fat problem in the form of temperature. This has always been a concern of the base. It's so hot that it's no longer... These are no longer functioning. Maybe putting gas permeable here will help with the temperature. However, I think the other big issue is the fact that the hydrogen generator creates such substantial amounts of heat. I could, honestly, move the hydrogen generator over into this room. I think I'd have to... No, I think there's enough space. There's enough space right here, not right here. I could put the hydrogen generator in that room, reduce the amount of piping required, send the power directly back in the line, and free up this room and no longer have a heat source. So one room creating the heat, which has a Weezbor outside the door. I actually like that idea a bit better than a separate hydrogen generator. Ah, that's right, three tiles tall. I'd have to move over an electrolyzer. Maybe I don't do that, but maybe I put it somewhere else. And if I don't do that, then the easiest solution for me would be to just put insulated tiles here. And never be able to go in this room. There's no reason to go in that room.